G'day everyone, Buck up in far north Queensland on a beautiful Friday afternoon. Rightio, it's time to throw these BOS 370 legs and the front jockey wheel on the caravan. If you haven't been following my channel back in the old days, guys, I had a Jawa Sirocco and BOS 370 contacted me and said, Buck, we'd like to give you some stabiliser legs and a front jockey wheel for the van. I put them on and I was very impressed with them. Aussie made, just incredible bits of gear. When we got this van, I said to Ross, first thing I'm doing, buying BOS legs to put on this van. The reason is they're Australian made, they're super strong, and the reason is you can use these stabiliser legs using your drill. I'll show you that at the end of the clip. Using your drill to level your van, or if need be, you can jack the wheels off the ground and change a tyre using these legs. The gearing inside them is super strong. If you try and raise the caravan up using like Alco legs or whatever, the gearing inside will snap, everyone. Okay, these BOS legs got super strong gearing inside. Using your drill on a low torque setting, you can level your van, or you can get a wheel off the ground to change a spare tyre. They are brilliant bits of kit. I used them on my old van, very impressed with them, and I went ahead and bought this set here. I was given the first set on the old van. They went when we sold the Jawa Sirocco. I purchased these with my own money, just so that you know. Got 4 stabiliser legs and the front jockey wheel. I didn't get the wheels I found on our 6-month trip last year. I didn't need the wheels at the front. I know they come in handy in there, but I didn't need the front wheels, and they're quite heavy and that. So anyway, here they are here. You buy them in pairs and they come in 4, 5, 6, or I think up to 700mm lengths. So here it is all here. You get 2 stabiliser legs to a box. They come in pairs. This was about $1,700 and something for 4 stabiliser legs, the front jockey wheel. About $190 of that was postage, guys. That's the base plate. Okay, so they're good bits of gear, guys. They really are, this stuff here. Here's the piece that goes into your, I've got a Ryobi drill. So you use your normal 18-volt drill on the low torque setting. Okay, you don't want it, you just want it on a low speed, high torque setting, and there's the bit that goes in. Okay, I don't know what size that is, maybe a 19mm maybe, I'm not sure, I'll tell you in a minute. It's even got BOS stamped on there. So that's the bit that goes in your drill, and you'll see me do that. You'll see me jack the van up off the ground. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go through. You should only need basic tools, guys, a socket set, maybe a shifter, and a basic socket set to take your Alco legs off and to put your BOS legs on. I'm not going to turn this into a how to do thing. It's pretty straightforward, and there's other clips out there to do it. But once they're on, I'll stuff around for the next hour or so, putting these on, taking the old ones off, putting the new ones on. I've got to put the stabiliser legs on first, because I'm going to need to use the front stabiliser legs so that I can put the front jockey leg on. And the good thing is now, rather than winding it up, Ros having to wind it now, she can just get the drill out of the front boot of the caravan, put the drill in, and use that to take the caravan on and off the DO35 hitch on the BT50. So 2 stabiliser legs here, 2 stabiliser legs there, and the front jockey wheel. I've just got the base plate for the jockey wheel. I also got a 100mm extension. Okay, I didn't get the wheels, guys. They are very heavy, the actual wheels, and I just found when I go out camping, you don't need the wheels, you just need a base plate. So alright, I'm going to get in, spend the next hour or so, unbox all this stuff, take the old Alco legs off and put a new one on. Once I get the back one on here, I'll probably give you a demo of how they work, eh? Righto. So it only took me a couple of minutes to rip that first leg off, just socket set and a shifter to hold the other side, and off she comes. So the old Alco leg is off, and this is one of the new ones. So what you do is you measure your legs on your caravan, guys. Some caravans, they're all different. Mine were 500s all round. You might get some caravans that kick up at the back. You might have 500s at the front. You might have to get 600s for the rear if it kicks up or whatever. Mine were 500s all round. That's the BOS jockey leg as it comes out of the box. And behind this sticker is where that goes in, and your drill goes into there. You wind the legs up and down okay. So now I've got to put on the handle and then the foot. So I just got to remember how this handle goes on. There's a pin you slip in from memory, little plastic pin. So you get the plastic push-pull thing there. So that just slides in there, and then you got a little black plastic clip here which just goes in from the top, I think. I hope. In it goes. Oh yeah, how simple's that? And it's just either push, it's a push-pull. So you can push it to unlock it or pull it. Okay, so the next thing we got to do here is put the foot on. And there's a nice big hard plastic foot there, really super hard plastic. And it's just got one of these things here. Oh, just before I forget too, a couple of grease nipples on the back. They come pre-greased. So there's the grease nipple for your the gearing system inside there. As I said, super strong gears. That strong that you can actually jack the van up off the side, off the ground to change a wheel. And that grease nipple there is probably just for the leg to slide up and down okay. So probably just every 12 months get your grease gun out and give your grease nipples a hit there. I'm pretty sure they come greased up out of the factory, and as I said, Australian made, everyone. BOS 370 02 for New South Wales, 9623 6922. Give Jurgen or Bronwyn a ring and they'll help you out and answer any questions you might have. Working load limit 1,800 kilograms, so 1.8 ton per leg. Super strong, super strong. www.BOS370 BOS370.com.au is the website there, guys. So there you go, that's one stabiliser leg there. That's the 500mm. I'll just throw the foot on here. Remember how this goes now. It's been a while since I've tinkered around with this. On he goes. Get on there. Nah. Next time do it off camera, buck. Here we go. Ah, there we go. Didn't hold me tongue right. And there's the foot there. Okay, so that is it. That is now ready to bolt back onto the caravan. So I bolt it on, so it faces like that. Once I get it on, I'll show you how it works, eh? Beauty. Righto, take two, everyone. The battery went flat on the other camera, so I had to get the GoPro. There's a Ryobi drill on the low torque setting, or high, sorry, a high torque setting, low speed. So I've got it on speed number 1 on the Ryobi, speed 1, which is the lowest speed, but on a high torque setting. So when you jack the caravan off the ground to change a wheel, you need the grunt in the drill. So high torque setting there. So to operate that now, it's either push or pull. Like that. You can pull that one and lock it into place. If you're going to jack the caravan off the ground, must be at 90 degrees. It will go on a 45, but if you're going to jack the caravan up, make sure the leg is at 90 degrees straight down, okay? Righto, let's lower him down a bit. You can see the caravan starting to go up a bit. So that leg now, if the front went, I've got to put the front one on soon, but you go alternate, and you'll see me do that soon to get the wheels off the ground. So lefty loosey to raise it up. Put that in there, hold your tongue right. Up he comes. When it starts spinning, you know it's there. Push or pull, doesn't matter. And it locks in the make sure it's locked into place, and there you go. There's our first BOS 370 leg on. Righto, 3 to go. So, because of these bloody mud flaps here and this part here, I can't get, I'm gonna have to take the feet off. It's not a big deal. That locks up there, that's fine. So I'm gonna have to put it on a 45, grab that out of the, when I grab the drill, guys, when I grab me drill, grab a foot, place it on, line him up, and throw the foot on, and then go like that, and then put him down. You watch here, the caravan stuck going up. So yeah, they're super strong, aren't they? They really are. But anyway, a bit of a pain in the bum, those big plastic feet at the front, because of the mud guards and this thing here. So it's going to be an extra 5 seconds work for me. So bring him up. Righto, take him off. And lock him into place there, and then just put my pin back in the foot and put that in with my drill in the canvas bag. And when I want to put the front legs down, I just put the foot on then. Anyway, so be it. It's not the end of the world. It still works. Hey, I just opened up the second pair because I've just got the Alco leg off the back. I was wondering about this. Each pair comes with one of your drill attachments, guys, so you'll have a spare. If you'll get the 4 legs, you'll have a spare one of these just in case you misplace it. So keep it in somewhere in case you do misplace that other one. Should just keep it in the end of your drill, I guess, but yeah, have a spare one. So you'll get 2. If you get the 4 legs, you'll get the 2. So anyway, this is the third one now that I've fitted. Bit of a pain in the bum that I've got to take the feet off the front one. So it's not a big deal. It'll take me an extra 5 seconds to just grab these and clip them on. But anyway, it is what it is. There's just not enough room there with the mud flaps. But that's just one little pin to put there, push pull. And I'm ready to install this one on the back, and then I've got the front one to go. Once I get all 4 legs on, I'll put the 2 front ones down, and then I can put the jockey wheel on. Beauty. Hey, I can get this to work, everyone. I'll just turn the foot that way, put my knee under the mud guard, the mud flap, sorry, and bring him up and lock him in that way. Put the foot sideways, and I don't have to take the foot off now, so that's locked in up there. And undo him, bring him down, and there it is. Put him around that way. So when I put him away, bring him onto 45 that way, put my foot, get the mud flap out of the way, and lock him in that way. So there you go, I don't have to take the foot off after all. You beauty. Right, so onto the 4th leg. I'll take that out. We're going to put the red handle on, so we just put the red handle there, line the hole up, don't lose that little black pin. That clicks in like that. Push pull, and then we put our plastic foot on, which is, I've lost it. Here it is. Rightio. I'll put the plastic foot on over there. So the plastic foot goes on with that pin there, guys. Last leg about to go on. Then I'm going to wind the front legs down, take the pressure of the caravan, and then I'm going to put the front jockey wheel on, or the front jockey leg, I should say, because I didn't get the wheels, and I'll explain why soon. Okie doke, so we got the front jockey wheel on the caravan here. So what I've done is I've put the 2 front legs down using the drill. So that's going to take the weight of the caravan. So now listen, there's a few options you've got here, guys. I found on my 6-month trip last year, I did not need wheels on the front of this. I know it's handy, I can pull the van out of the carport there. If I've got a jockey wheel, I won't be able to do that now, but I chose not to. Yes, BOS 370 do have the jockey leg with heavy duty wheels if you want them. I didn't. I chose not to. It's an extra cost, and the weight of the wheels as well. So there's the foot. What I also got is a 100mm extension. So sometimes you might find at the back of the van, the ground slopes away or whatever, and the 500mm leg may not just be long enough. So what I got is one by 100mm extension. Oh, there's another, well, there you go, I've got 2 spare ones. There's another one in here. So I've got 2 spare ones of them now. Beauty. That's the cover, I'll show you that soon. And that didn't come in the other one. People were worried about the leg coming down when you're going along, and they seem to have, they've got a strap in there for that. All right, show you that. That's the 100mm extension that you can take the foot off the leg, put the 100mm extension in, and then put the foot back on. So if you just find that the ground's sloping away at the back or whatever, say the back left, and the leg's not quite long enough to fit, you can buy the extensions in there. So I got a 100mm extension just in case I need it. Rightio, so what did I order? The BOS jockey leg. There it is there, all greasable and that. And basically this is going to replace that there. So I'll take the sticker off because I've read the rules. Righto, so let's take this jockey leg off, jockey wheel. Let's wind him up. So I'm going to wind this up now. Wind him all the way up. That wheel's off the ground now because the 2 front BOS 370 legs are taking the weight of the caravan. Okay, and if your caravans, as I said, you can even it up using that. So I'm going to lefty-loosey take this off here. Now I'm just going to use the bracket that's already welded onto the side here. Bronwyn said if you ever see any cracks appearing, BOS 370 have the full bolt-on brackets, okay, for this leg. I didn't need it. I said no, I'll just use the one that's on there. It's strong enough to hold the van as it is now. So I'm just going to use the bracket that's already on there. So that there, I don't really need that at the moment, or I will use that in the shed. So if I ever want to pull the van out without having to hook the BT up, I can always swap it over, put that back on and pull the van out by hand, which I can do. So I can still do that. So in you go there. Which way will I put you? I'll put you that way. Or will I? No, I'll put you there. No, that's all right. For winding it down, I'll put it there. Put it down lower. And for transportation, I can loosen that off and bring that up to transport it, so that's right up off the ground. So, but to wind it down, we go there. Make sure that's nice and tight, which it is. I think it's lefty-loosey to wind it down. I'm going to put the foot on now. No, that's up. I'm going to go down. Rightio. So what I need to do now is put this foot on. So I need to find that pin there. Nice hard, and that there's got like a ball in it, guys, so it can maneuver. So I'll just put that under there. Very easy to fit. Just put the pin through, lock him in. Okay, so that foot's in there now. So what I can do is bring that down. Get it off the BT50, drive the BT50 away, and then I've got a spirit level there, and then I just go lefty, click that one in to go down, put him in, bring him down until that's level. There you go. Absolutely fantastic. I'll bring it right up, so I'll let those legs at the front support the van. Bring this up. when you're transporting, always take this foot off, okay? Bronwyn always said, oh, never transport, it only takes a big rock or something to go wrong, okay? Bring this all the way up. Till that starts spinning. That'll do. And then what I can do now is loosen that off and bring him up for transport him up there. And there's your transport position there, like you would with the other one. And this strap here, guys, everyone's worried about the internal pipe coming down when you're driving along. Well, now, just in case your drill shits itself, there is a manual handle. So you can still wind this up and down manually, should your drill shit itself, okay? So there is a manual override there, and this thing here is a strap that it's got BOS 370 on it. It's just a cam buckle strap by the looks, and I'll have to adjust that, but basically that'll go into there, and this one here will go into there somehow, hopefully. Will you? Yes, you will. Go into there, tighten it down, or tighten it up I should say, and then what that does, I might get a rubber strap from Bunnings. It's just one of those rubber ones that you put the hook in there, bring it up and put the hook in there rather than that, but that's what that is there. That is so that can't come down when you're in transport, but I'll probably just get one of those rubber ones from Bunnings. That worked well there. So that's what that thing there's for, guys. Put your drill and your foot into the front boot in a clear top bag, and there we go. Pretty good, eh? Not too bad at all. So all you need now is your drill, your trusty old drill, to take the caravan on and off the back of your four-wheel drive. Bit better than trying to wind it and all that type of stuff. Very, very strong as well. You can just tell it's got a lot more strength than your normal jockey wheel. If you want a bit more length in there, yep, you can put your 100mm extension on. So wherever you need an extra 100mm, one of the legs or the jockey wheel here, okay, you wind that down and you can put your 100mm extension in. I don't need that at the moment. There you go. Right, let's see if we can get this these wheels off the ground. So what I'll do is a little bit at the back, little bit at the front. So you just don't do the whole back first. Bit at the back, bit at the front, just alternate until your wheels are off the ground. Right, I'll keep the camera on the wheel so you can see that the BOS 370 legs are strong enough to get these wheels off the ground. So if you do have a flat tyre, you can use your stabiliser legs to change your flat tyre. That alleviates your need for a caravan jack. How good is that? Rightio, so here we go. Let's put a block of wood under this one just to give it a bit more height. 2 hands on the drill. Rightio. Frankie's barking there. Right up to the front, bit on the front. Bit more on the back. And we are there, guys. I'm going to go and pull Frankie's tail off in a minute. There you go. I've just used the BOS 370 legs to get the wheel. So if I need to change flat tyre, obviously crack my wheel nuts first, jack the wheel off the ground, take the wheel off, new wheel on, nip the wheel nuts up a little bit, lower it down, and then tighten your wheel nuts in and alternate. Okay, so there you go. There's proof that those BOS 370 legs can get the caravan off the ground. This is 17-foot Jayco, and both wheels are off the ground. How good is that? I'm pretty impressed with that, really am. So there you go. I'll lower it back down now, and then we'll finish up, eh? You cannot do that with normal stabilising legs, everybody. If you think you can do that with your Alco legs, you can try, and I bet my left one that the gearing inside the Alco stabiliser legs disintegrate. They can't take the weight. These Aussie-made BOS 370s can. There you go, everybody. The BOS 370 legs are on. 4 stabiliser legs, my jockey wheel up the front, so we can take the caravan on and off the BT50 now using the Ryobi drill. As I said, wasn't a cheap investment by any means, but a good one. I've used them before and I swear by them. And if I didn't think they were any good, I wouldn't have coughed up over 1,700 bucks out of my own money, guys, to bloody put 4 new stabiliser legs on and a new jockey wheel, or jockey leg I should say. You can get the wheels. I didn't use them. I don't think you need the wheels. 6 months with the Sirocco, I carted those big heavy dual wheels around for the front that you can get. I never used them, so that's why I didn't order them, but you can if you want. Listen, the idea that you can use them to change a tyre is very, very appealing. What they are really good for, but, is levelling your caravan. How many times have we got out camping with your caravan or even your camper trailer and you're on uneven ground? All right, if you've got airbags, you've got a big zone RV, or that drifter camper trailer has got airbag suspension. But it just alleviates the, you see these people trying to reverse up on these big levelling blocks and all that type of stuff. You don't need to cart those with the BOS 370s. You can level your caravan with your trusty old drill. They are a good bit of kit, guys. Aussie made, there you go. They are very, very sturdy pieces of equipment, and I'm glad I got them now. Yeah, burn a hole in my back pocket, but they are bloody, they're the duck's guts, they really are, and I swear by them. As I said, got given the first set on my old caravan, and I was that impressed with them. I said to Roz, first mod we're doing to this caravan is BOS 370 legs. So I went and bought another set of 4, plus the jockey leg at the front. Absolutely fantastic. Let me know what you reckon. Throw a comment down. If you've got any questions, get onto the BOS 370, or give BOS 370 a ring. Ask for Bronwyn. Tell Bronwyn Buck sent you, and Bronwyn will answer any questions you have. Very, very knowledgeable, either Bronwyn or her husband Jurgen. Any questions you've got, guys, get onto them. Doesn't matter what size caravan you have, whether you've got a camper trailer right up to one of your big 23-foot vans that kicks up at the back and got really long stabiliser legs. I think they've even got 700mm legs now, and you can get the 100mm extensions and that. So they've got a stabiliser leg for any type of caravan out there in Australia. Really good bits of kit. Righto, let me know what you reckon, eh? See you later.